Yo, what is up, dudes? Well, it must be Monday because we have a new guitar of the week. Any guesses? Anything? Anyone? First time I've had, not the brand here, I've had the brand here many times. First time I've had one of these guitars here, and I am excited to check it out. This, as I understand it, might be the lowest cost guitar in the lineup. I'll have to double check that, but I think I'm right on that. It comes in this great, thickly padded bag. I'm looking your way, EVH. Very, very thick padding. Anyway, we can open this up and check it out. It is a, also, I don't know if you can see it here. It's got like a, it's like reflective material. So you can very easily seen at night if you're wearing it. And a double strap on the backpack. Side handle with a, you can see it right there. All right, you can wrap the two handles together and over the shoulder, right? Door handle holder or over the shoulder. And yeah, there you go. All right. And a compartment in the front with two, let me see, get it on this cam here. Because then we're going to be done with the bag. Two compartments in the front, and a large compartment in the front and a smaller compartment in the very front. So this is actually can stretch out a little bit. I wouldn't even doubt if you could get a small pedal board, in there. Certainly a bunch of books. All right, that's the bag. Got to cover it while we have it right here. All right, here we go. Am I getting audio? Everything. I've been having audio. No, it's all good. I'm paranoid now. I've had a couple. Oh, well, that's nice. Here we go. Try not to drop it. Are you all ready for this? Oh. Right there. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Oh, yeah, right over here on this cam here. Beautiful color, huh? I believe this is the Cobra blue. Obviously, I think after the Mustang Shelby Cobra, right? From the 60s? Is that what I'm thinking? Do I have it wrong? Someone will know more about the car than I do. That's for sure. But Cobra blue is the color. As you can see, it is an HSS, so humbucker and two singles. And reverse headstock. Here is the back. There you are. Found myself looking at the monitor. Oh yeah, right there. And right here. Like that. And over here. All right. Yeah, nice. Let me just move this this bag out of here. Oh. I will obviously have to tune it up and plug it in. Initial impressions are beautiful guitar. Love the color. I'm a big fan of that blue. And the neck feels very comfy. They were kind of a chunky neck company when they first started out many years ago. I guess they've been around about 10 years now. And I've known about them for about 7. And, they used to have I thought, an unreasonably thicker neck on a lot of their models. Not all of them, but most of them had these really thick, chunky necks, and they've really moved away from that. This is like just way more normal. Normal necks now. Probably because of, feedback. I'd check one out if the neck wasn't so, enormous. They did not get rid of all of the chunky necks, though. They still make a whole series with the larger neck, but even those necks aren't quite as thick as that very first round They're really going for thick necks, I think, at the time. They probably had some research that said people wanted thicker necks, but I'd only go so far. Anytime you're at the extreme, super thin or super thick, you're hitting the fringes. People want to be right down the middle. It's sort of like, you know, the Fender Modern C. I think even like the Gibson 60s. I think the 50s is a little chunky for a lot of people. But it just depends. Right? It's a personal preference. All right, let me find out some more specs on this. I will tune it up. We will plug it in. We will check it out. I will see you in a sec. All right, we are back. We are back with this amazing Super Strat. Can you call it a Super Strat? Humbucker and 2 single coils? Maybe. I think I might need a locking trem to get right all the way to Super Strat territory. But certainly it is, the reverse headstock though is sort of giving it a sort of a Super Strat vibe. You know, we'll see. I think the definition varies by who you ask. But yeah, this has been a fun guitar to tune up and get going here. I hope I'm in. I feel like these are brand new strings. And I'm just a tiny bit off here. Yeah, that's just a touch flat. That's good. That's actually a touch flat. Yeah, see, I've been playing it a little bit, warming up, and the strings are brand new. So that should be, yeah, that's much better. Not that I didn't tune it already, but oh, much better. But I've done enough of these that I know that these strings just stretch out, right? They're brand new strings on a brand new guitar. And they stretch. And so it usually takes actually a few hours to kind of get them fully stretched out. Not a few minutes, but, you know, I give them a good, you know, tug, and I try to, you know, really go crazy with the bends, and hopefully it works out. But you know how that goes. It takes a little bit. So I found out a little bit more about the guitar. Roasted maple neck. Gorgeous maple neck here. You can see, I feel like this is down a little bit, but we'll bring that up a little bit right there. And it is a solid one-piece neck. It does not have a separate fretboard. It's a one-piece maple neck, which is why there is the skunk stripe in the back to get the truss rod in. Locking tuners, maybe in this cam over here you can see them. Maybe over in here. I feel like it's out of focus here, but maybe. Locking Goto tuners, really good tuners. Smooth, solid, top-notch, feel amazing. I believe also a Goto bridge. Volo likes to use Goto hardware. So that is a Goto bridge. They are in-house pickups. It is the in-house Vola humbucker and single coils, and pretty simple controls. It is a you know, a volume and a tone and a 5-way switch. We can go over the switch really quickly. If you're all the way to the back here, humbucker. Now I don't know, I'm assuming it's some sort of a split. Because I noticed when I was fooling around with it earlier, when I was tuning up, there was no hum. So if this was 3 coils, by definition, it'd be hum. So I believe that this is a 2-coil, right? There's a split going on here plus the middle. Here's the middle. And then here's these two, also a humbucker. So it's like humbucker, humbucker, single again. Because they combine those two coils to make a humbucker. In parallel, but it's still a humbucker. But don't confuse it with like a series humbucker. It's not quite that. Which is why it retains the twang. And then lastly, the neck. Hold on, let me get that. Nice. They do sound really good. Alder body. Did I mention alder body? I don't know if I did that. It is an alder body. And that might be it. I think that, the top quality guitars like all Volas are. But I think the big selling point on this, besides, top handmade, MIJ quality, is the price point. Let me finish that sentence. I think that's really what sets this apart. If you don't know much about Vola, their MIJ stuff is made by the same factory that makes all the Fender and Jackson and Charvel stuff. But if you get the Fender stuff, it's going to be north of $1,000. They're normally around, I think they're like $1,299, $1,300 around there. Once you get into like the, the Charvel and the Jackson, starts to get around $2,000, maybe even into the mid twos, and they're super Strats and they're Floyd Roses and they're loaded up and everything. But I think this would be more compared to like, Fender in terms of, it doesn't have a Floyd Rose or things like that. But this has locking tuners and the Fenders don't have locking tuners. So, I feel it's like a little step up. And roasted maple, that is an extra step. And no roasted maple. And those Fenders are, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. And these are $859. And, before I forget, I think you can still use my SFB5 code and take another 5% off. So low eights, like under 8.25, I think, at that point, right? Probably taking another $40 off of $859. So, around 8.25 or so, roughly. That is ridiculously cheap. Yeah, we can check this out. Let's switch some of these. Everyone wants to hear it clean. And we like that. Actually, you just might bring that. Oh, actually, the master's all the way up. And there's no level. Oh, we are maxed out. This is the neck. Neck with the middle. Again, that's the neck. Here's the neck in the middle. Here is just the middle. Here's the neck and the bridge. I'm sorry, the middle and the bridge. And then finally the bridge. Yeah, I think it sounds pretty damn good. It's got the spank and it's got, all the pop and lock. This is my Marshall. Although, to be honest, most of these are based on Marshall. They just can't say it. It's Brit. And it's not a Vox because they'd call that AC. Or like Rocks. Just something to get around the name. Yeah. It's such a great playing guitar. I think we can do dual heavy reg. And we do have a humbucker. Oh, sure. All right. Let's go back from where we started. Our good old kind of heavy too, but this is also based on a Marshall. Yeah, all right. I could play this thing all day. They have another new metallic color. It's like a silver, and I want to say that they have a bunch of solid colors like reds, greens, yellows, and so forth. I'll leave a link in the description. Go check out the link in the description for more info at Vola. And again, if you do find yourself interested in buying one, try my code, see if it works. Why not? One more shot of the back here. There you are. There. Maybe down on this cam here. Yeah, you can really see it. Or even really here. It's all good. Right there. And right there. All right. The Vola Oz V3 MC is the guitar of the week. Links in the description for pricing and specs and more info. And there you have it. As always, thank you so much for hanging out, and rock on.